crazy, bro. Chelsea are getting more and more reckless. Now they're really chasing Jorrel Hato from Ajax, and apparently it's almost done. But hey, wait. Do you know who Jorrel Hato is? Young man, bro. The future center back for the Netherlands. He's only 18 years old, but he already looks like a veteran playing in the Ajax backline. Calm, composed, and very good with the ball. He's not just any defender. And now, he really wants to move to Chelsea. He even asked not to play in the friendly against Ajax. Oh, why? Really, bro? He asked not to play against Como because he was afraid of getting injured. He was afraid of his move to Chelsea being canceled. Wow. This is a sign of his undying love for Stamford Bridge. I was thinking, wow, this kid is really reckless, huh? But yeah, considering Chelsea's aggressive recruitment of young players, Hato's move makes perfect sense. And yes, Chelsea reportedly has agreed on personal terms, only Ajax haven't agreed on a price yet. Ajax initially asked for 60 million euros, but now it seems they can lock in a figure of 50 million plus bonuses. It's still being negotiated, bro, but they say it's just a matter of finalizing. It should be completed in 2 to 3 days. And what's funny is Hato could be a starter pack for other Dutch recruits because Xavi Simons is also being courted by Chelsea. He said the funds could be used to finance the sale of João Felix to Al Nassr. Wow, wow, wow. This Chelsea is really like playing Football Manager in the real world. All the wonder kids are being snatched up. Just imagine, in the next 2 to 3 years, Chelsea will be full of young players, but with 5-star quality. I'm really excited to see Hato in the Premier League. But what about you, bro? Would Hato be suited to playing in such a fast-paced and tough EPL? Or should he stay at Ajax for another season and gain experience?
Crazy, bro. I thought this season's transfer rumors were absurd enough, and then something even crazier emerged. Are you ready? Listen carefully, okay? Vinicius Jr. is reportedly for sale. Yes, bro, Real Madrid has reportedly given the green light to let Vini go. And what's shocking is that Chelsea is one of the teams immediately on their radar for the Brazilian star. You're thinking, how could Madrid sell Vinicius? So the story goes like this. Madrid is adamant about not matching Vini's salary with the new arrival, Mbappe, even though Vini has been loyal, consistently performing, and has been their mainstay for a long time. But you know, club politics. And now, rich clubs are drooling. Al Hilal of Arabia, still lurking, but what's really making us hot is that Chelsea has apparently been eyeing Vini for a long time. Imagine, bro, Vinicius on the left flank, partnering Enzo, Palmer, Estevan, and the rest of the forward line. Wow, that's really scary. But this also raises a big question mark. Vinicius is a flamboyant player, skillful, fast, but sometimes too dramatic. You get what I mean, right? The Premier League is tough, bro. Unlike La Liga, where you can still, get around. Many fans say, wow, he'll struggle in England. But if Pochettino can manage the dressing room, Maresca now, he could be Chelsea's new mainstay. But there's one big obstacle. Salary. Vini's asking for around £400,000 a week. Oh my gosh, bro. That's like a cheat code. Even Chelsea, with its cash reserves like an ATM, would have to think twice. But imagine, bro, Chelsea let Sterling and Jackson go and then bring in Vinicius. That's truly a total revolution in the front line. But is it worth it? Or will it just create new problems? And if he doesn't end up at Chelsea, most likely straight to Saudi Arabia. Big money, little pressure, a full trophy haul. Just relax. Now let me ask you, if you were Chelsea, would you take Vinicius? Or would you look for another player who's more Premier League ready? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Crazy, bro. Chelsea is creating another transfer drama that's making your forehead wrinkle. So, here's the thing. Nicolas Jackson, the Senegalese striker, who was signed from Villarreal for just £32 million. Now, Chelsea could get him twice that price. I swear, this is a bit absurd. Because to be honest, Jackson isn't the type of striker that fans instantly fall in love with. His finishing? Sometimes it's like playing on a small field in my hometown. But hey, Newcastle are interested, bro. Imagine, the Magpies are ready to release £65 million for Jackson. Yes, seriously, $65 million. Chelsea even insisted on asking for $80 million. You're thinking, hey, this is the striker who was third choice behind Delap and João Pedro, But that's the world of transfers. Sometimes the logic is really absurd. But wait, why is Newcastle so reckless? It turns out there's an internal issue. Isak, their main striker, wants to leave. They've already received an offer from Al Hilal, but Isak reportedly still wants to stay in Europe. And now, Liverpool is the favorite to sign him. Wow. Newcastle is in a dilemma, bro. After being fooled by Hugo Ekitike, who was poached by Liverpool, now they're afraid of a repeat. So they're rushing to find options. And Jackson's name popped up. But that's it. Chelsea has set a high price. 80 million or buy. But I think this is very Chelsea strategy. It's like they're putting a spotlight on their product, but deep down, they're also confused. Should they let Jackson go or keep him? Because if Jackson is released and Delap or Joel Pedro don't click, whoops, Chelsea could panic again at the end of August. So now the ball is in Newcastle's court. Will they dare to pay a high price or move on to other targets like Wissa or Sesko, who aren't guaranteed to be available either? What about you, bro? Do you think Jackson deserves that kind of respect?
Crazy, bro. Sterling could move to Napoli? Just imagine a player who was once touted as the new face of Chelsea is now being linked with Antonio Conte. But seriously, Conte has reportedly already agreed, bro. He likes Sterling's playing style, and Napoli has already spoken directly with his agent. He's very determined. Moreover, Napoli's left-back position has been vacant since Kvaratskhelia left for PSG. They've already bought Noah Lang, but they want two options, and Sterling is their top target. Remember, Napoli now have Lukaku and Billy Gilmore, two former Chelsea players. A small reunion could be possible there. But Fulham are also reportedly eyeing Sterling, so it's either staying in the Premier League or moving to Serie A with Conte. If you were Sterling, would you choose to play at Napoli and chase trophies with Conte, or stay in London and try to rise with a neighboring club? I swear, this is a transfer I never imagined before. Which one do you choose, bro?
Bro, you know Mike Penders, right? You know, the young goalkeeper who's been touted as Chelsea's future. Well, Chelsea just officially announced that the 19-year-old has been loaned to Strasbourg until the end of next season. Crazy, huh? He just joined last season from Genk, and his price tag is no joke, £17 million. But what really got me thinking is that he hasn't played a single game for Chelsea this season. He was brought to the Club World Cup, but he was only a backup behind Sanchez and Jorgensen. So, now he's been sent to Strasbourg, which also happens to be owned by Blueco. Business strategy, bro. Hey, but make no mistake, Penders is the main goalkeeper there. Chelsea didn't give him a purchase option, which means this kid is truly projected to be the main goalkeeper at Stamford Bridge in the future. Do you agree that Penders will be an upgraded Kepa?